Most of you know that I'm a big fan of Batman, but I've yet to find 3 hours of my day to watch the entire film. I've heard mixed reviews, but there's one character in particular that took me by surprise, and that's the Riddler. What happened to his signature green tights? Nevertheless, he still looks pretty cool, so today I'm going to show you how to draw and color the Riddler from Batman 2022. Let's begin today's lesson at the top of our page and draw 2 circles for the eyes. We start over on the left side, start from the very top, work our way down towards the bottom of the eye, and then back up towards the top. Now we're going to leave a gap in between the eyes and draw the same thing on the right. So let's line up the top of that circle. I'm going to bring that down towards the same height and pull that back up towards the top. Let's add a small highlight circle on the top left side of each eye. So up against the edge of the eye, I'm going to bring that circle in and then back out, and then we'll line that up on the right side. Now you want to place the pupil in the center of the eye going in behind the highlight. So start from the bottom, go all the way around, just tracing that circle, going back out. And it will fill the center of the pupil. Now from here, I'm going to switch to an ultra fine point marker and trace the inside of the glasses. Let's start from the inside of the eye. Start with a straight line going up on either side. I'm just going to round up the top and then bring that down toward the left and the right side. Let's curve the side of the glasses, coming down and bending that in. And I'll round out the bottom and just pull that up towards the inside of the eye. Now from here I'm drawing the outside of the glasses. From that top corner, we'll step up, curve this up, and then bend that down on the inside, line that up on the right, and do the same thing. Let's connect the inside with a curve, going up the middle, and then back down. Now from the outside, we're just going to bend this out and across, just flattening out the ends. Come straight down the side. And we'll pull that in with a short line. Now I'm going to trace out the bottom of the glasses coming back in. So start on the outside, and down towards the bottom. For the bottom of the glasses. I'm going to curve this in and up towards the top, leaving a gap. And I'll connect the inside with a curve, going up and then back down. Let's draw the outside edge of the mask in behind the glasses. Starting from the very top, I'm just going to curve this out and then bend that back in towards the bottom. Now with the glasses in place, let's draw the side of the head. Starting from this point, angle this down and out, and the same thing on the right, going down towards the same height. Let's move back to our thinner marker and add that seam. Starting from the left side, I'm just going to curve this down in the middle, just going to round this out, and pull that up towards the right side. And then we'll go back to our Sharpie and draw the top edge of the mask. Starting over on the left side, curve this up, go across the middle, and then bring that down. Let's add that strap across the top, leaving a gap in the center, and draw 2 lines. One on the left, and one on the right. Close off the top with a straight line. Now I'm going to tuck the top of the head in behind that strap and the mask. From this top corner, let's step down, curve the head going out, and then bring that down along the side. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Let's add in that nose piece. From these 2 points, add a curve, going up the middle and then back down. Let's go all the way down toward the bottom of the glasses, draw 2 straight angled lines, one coming down toward the left, and one on the right. And we'll connect the ends with a curve, going up and then back down. Let's tuck the nose in underneath that curve. Starting over on the left, come down, and then up. I'm also going to add a fold across the bridge of the nose with our ultra fine point marker. Now with a Sharpie pen, we're going to add that patch across the mouth. Start from the left, going all the way across, come down the sides, and we'll close off the bottom. And then we'll add those holes along the inside. Starting from the top in the middle, start with one black dot, and we'll work our way over towards the left, adding 3 more, and add 3 on the right side. Let's go back to the center, step down, add 1 dot, and we'll add 2 on either side. Now we're going to move down and draw the top edge of the hood. In the center, let's step down. I'm just going to curve this up, and bend that all the way out toward the side. Go back to the center, curve this up, and out towards the right. Now I want to tuck the mask in behind the hood. Starting from this point, curve this down and then in. Now you want to wrap the hood around the mask. On the left side, let's step up, curve this out and then down. And then from the outside, we're going to bend the hood, coming down, and just pull that in, aiming toward that center point, leaving a gap on the inside. Let's go underneath the hood on either side and draw 2 straight angled lines coming in towards the center. And then we'll add the collar of the jacket. Starting from the center, angle this up and out towards the left and right. Go straight up, just underneath the hood. And then we'll curve this out and then down. Let's pull this back up underneath the hood on the outside. Now from here we're going to draw on the side of the coat. Let's start from this point, step in, curve the body going out, and then down towards the bottom of the coat. Do the same thing on the right side, coming down towards the same height. And then we'll connect the ends with a curve going down the middle and then back up. Let's go to that center point and draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Let's add some detail to the body with our ultra fine point marker. Let's start with the pockets. Start with a straight line going across from left to right. Come down the side with a short line. Now from the ends, we're going to angle this down and in towards the center. Let's separate the outside of the collar with a curve going up and in underneath the hood. Now I'm going to add some buttons on the right side of that center line. Starting from the top, add a small circle, add 1 along the bottom, and then we'll go in between and add 1 more. Now we're going to add that question mark on the right side. Starting from the top, go all the way around, and pull that in, come down towards the bottom. Now going back up to the top, I'm just going to flatten this off, trace the inside, going back out, and pull that down towards a point. Let's add a square along the bottom. Now we're going to add those markings along the outside. Starting from the left, start with a straight line, add 2 lines going across, go up to the top, and down, go across. Just going to mirror this over on the right side, and add 1 more on the bottom. Now we're also going to add a pocket on the side of the body. Let's start on the left with a straight line coming in, all the way down towards the bottom of the pocket, and pull this back out. Now to add a little bit more detail, we're going to have 2 circles inside the hood. So start on the left, and then the right, trace the inside, and fill that in black. Now at the center of the jacket in place, let's move down and draw on the legs. Leaving a gap in the center, start over on the left, curve the leg coming down and out, the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to round out the bottom of the pant, going down and then up towards the side. Now I'm going to tuck the legs in underneath the coat, leaving a little overlap on the outside. Let's go back to the inside of the pant, draw 2 straight angle lines coming down and out towards the heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, curve the foot coming down and then up. And then we'll go back to the left side and draw on the top of the foot. You go up. I'm just going to bend the foot coming down, aiming towards the heel, leaving a gap on the inside. Let's go back to the outside of the pant, draw a straight angle line coming down on top of the foot. And then with a thin marker, we'll add a thick sole on the bottom of the feet. Starting from the outside, we'll step up, follow the curve of the foot coming down, and then back up towards the heel. And now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. From the bottom of the coat, let's step up, curve the sleeve going out, and then up. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. And we're going to pull the arm going back up underneath the collar. Curve this up, and bend that in. Now I'm going to draw the fingertips coming down from underneath the sleeve. Let's start from the inside with the thumb, come down, and then up with a half oval. And we'll tuck the fingers in behind the thumb. Let's start from the bottom of the thumb, come down, round out the finger, and then pull that up underneath the sleeve. And then we'll stack 2 more fingers on either side. Let's start from the outside of the first finger, go out, and then up, and then add 1 more. And now that we're done with our drawing, let's add some color. Let's start with a light skin tone, working our way around the eyes. And then we'll give our character cold blue eyes, working our way around the inside of the iris. And then with our darker blue, we'll just add a shadow across the top and fade that down. Now let's use this olive green and fill in the entire head, working our way around the glasses. Let's not forget the tip of the nose. Now use that same color across the coat, just along the inside of the collar. Now when you go around that question mark symbol, and then using a darker green, the outside of the collar, and that strap across the top of the head. Now we use this medium gray for the top of the head, going in behind that strap. Let's use that same gray across the pants. And filling the hands with this ultra dark gray. Now using that same color for the boots, just going up above the sole. And then go back to our lighter gray and fill in the sole. Now you want to see the green color of the mask in behind the glasses. So we're going to use a lighter green and just lightly shade this in. Now to give our character a little bit more shape, we're going to overlay a dark gray across the neck area. Also adding a light shadow along the inside of the arm, and then fading that out. Also casting a shadow from the collar on top of the jacket. Then we'll use a white pencil and blend in some highlights. And as we get near the end, I'll finish off my highlights, and always be sure to sign our artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a color drawing of the Riddler. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. You can also drop your request in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.